Right. So this is the temple here at the top of the mountain, which was built in the year 1383. And it's pretty incredible. That right there is gold plated, which is amazing. And so let's go explore this place. Yeah, just look at this place. This is like the most incredible place I've ever been. I didn't think I could possibly like Thai temples more than Angkor Wat, but this is like pretty close. It's just so pretty. And there's so many statues, including jade statues, that it just makes it that much cooler. Alright, so I've come up on top of this viewpoint to get a look down over the city of Chiang Mai. And sadly, there's either a lot of fog or haze, I'm not sure which one it is. Probably smog. And the city lays like so far below. It didn't feel like we came up all this way. So the reason for all this smog is because there was a fire a few weeks ago that just stopped burning. So this is a combination of smoke, plus the fact that Chiang Mai is in a huge basin surrounded by mountains, traps all the smoke in, just like you would see in other cities like Los Angeles when the wind is blowing towards the mountains, not towards the ocean. With Santiago in Chile, with Salt Lake City, you might see things like this. And this right here is the white elephant statue here at this temple. And it's a white elephant because that was the sacred animal of the Thai, that is the sacred animal of the Thai royal family. These are the ashes of people who have given money to this place in hopes of being able to come here again upon reincarnation, because Buddhism being closely connected with Hinduism, that's what they believe, that they believe in reincarnation, until of course you are good enough and find true extinction. Alright, this place is pretty awesome, but we've got to spin to the next temple. So this is temple 8 of 8 of this trip. We are done. This is the first temple built in the city of Chiang Mai, which actually means new city in Thai, but it was built in 1296. So quite a long time ago, so not very new anymore. And this huge building right here in front of us, this temple was built in the 14th century, so a little bit later. And again, this all just amazes me how well this is preserved. Like, these were only built like 300 years after the temples at Angkor, but the temples there all are, well, they're well preserved, but in a different way. I guess a lot of it was the way they were built, how these were all colored stone, whereas those were meant to be more rugged with the stuff they built it with, the magma and the sandstone. So here we are inside the temple, the huge temple here, the one that was built in the 14th century, and everything is gold. I'm just gonna let you take in the sights. So that was cool. I just spent 20 baht, about 60 cents, to place gold on some statues. I'm not sure exactly what you were supposed to do, but I was born in the year of the dragon on a Sunday, so I put gold foil on each of those, and now my hands, along with the camera, are covered in gold. Now, it was a really cool experience to be able to put gold on the things that you connect with. I guess it was just me leaving my mark here. This temple was transported brick by brick from the Yucatan Peninsula. Just kidding. I just read a sign that said, "Beware of unlicensed tour guides who may deceive tourists," so I decided to be one. This is just another one of those temples, and apparently only one of these staircases monks are allowed to go up, but it's surrounded by elephant statues right there, as you can see. This is not transported piece by piece from Mexico. This is Chedi Temple, which was built in the early 15th century, but was partially destroyed by an earthquake in the year 1445, shortly after it was built. And this is more like what I like. This is more what I'm used to. I guess after seeing all those amazing ruins in Cambodia, it's more awesome for me to see stuff like this. But that's just my personal opinion. I think all of this is incredible. Yeah, I wish we could go up there, but sadly we can't. But this is so weird to see this and then turn around and all the like newish stuff. Even though this is actually newer than like those two temples in that direction that we visited earlier. So all throughout Southeast Asia, the Naga is said to be a creating and sustaining force. And these are all interpretations of the Naga, which is obviously a snake, a cobra. And honestly, that's terrifying to me, because if you know anything about me personally, you know that I absolutely hate snakes and will scream at the very thought of a snake. So this is kind of uncomfortable for me. Ooh, if you were born in the year of the snake, please donate here. So that refers, of course, to the Chinese zodiac. The year of the snake, people born in the year of the snake would be born in 2001, 2013, 1989, 1977. You get the point. I don't want to mess up my math, so I don't want to keep going on. So I was born in the year of the dragon. So thankfully I do not have to donate there to the cause of some snake that terrifies me, even if it's just a statue, a sculpture. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then of course there's that huge Buddha in there. And I think I saw one on the other side, so it's probably the same type of thing. 4 Buddhas in 4 directions looking out over everything. It's kind of sad that we're done with all of these temples, to be honest. Like, I really loved visiting all of them, even though 8 temples is a lot and I'm kind of ready to be done with them. I think it was more of a struggle for the girls than for me, because while I'm not allowed to show my shoulders and knees, I wouldn't show my shoulders and knees anyway based on what I just wear. So I don't really care, because I can just go in what I'm normally wearing to any temple. But all the girls have to cover up from what they normally would wear. So that's why I think I am less happy to be done with the temples than most people on this trip are. Anyways, I'm going to now leave a temple for the last time. So, thank you for the great experience, temples. Spin to lunch. So, this is Chiang Mai Noodles with chicken, and it looks really good. I'm gonna end this part now, but I just wanted to show you real quick what kind of things I'm eating, because this is very traditional. But let's take you to the market. So we're here at the artisan market where people make their crafts, and I'm not going to show people actually doing it, but here's an umbrella that they make. So this is actually made out of rice paper, which over there in that direction they've been making with water and flour, I guess, and flattening this stuff, and then they put super intricate designs on them. So this is pretty cool. Right, here's a silver shop. I'm not a fan of this kind of stuff, but I'm really impressed by the craftsmanship here. And wow, this stuff is like hardcore. Those are some hardcore fans right there. Since I just want to explore this place, we're going to spin back to the hotel. So now that I've spun to the hotel, I can show you what I got. This shirt right here and a sick phone case. Combined, this only costs about $15 US, or 580 baht to get all of this stuff. So they painted this in front of me, and they did it really quickly. The phone case took about 5 minutes. The shirt took maybe 20. But look at the detail and everything. Like, it's so detailed, and there are no mistakes whatsoever. Craftsmanship is perfect, and it was just incredible to watch this. So we have some free time till like 7:15, which is in 3 hours. I have no idea what I'm going to do. A bunch of people took a massage yesterday and said it was good. Some people are going to the gym today. I might do one of them. We'll see. Anyways, I will catch up with you later. Oh, and one other thing, our guide does palm reading, and she decided to read my palm and says that I will be potentially a successful man in many different types of businesses
and that I will have struggles with love because too many girls will be attracted to me. So, so that's interesting. I just thought I should share with you guys basically what we've been doing here in Thailand, and that's part of it.
Alright, so Miss Newman, being the amazing person she is, asked me if I wanted to explore Chiang Mai, and of course I did. We just passed across the moat inside the old city gates. So this gate right here was actually a recently reconstructed gate rebuilt in the 1980s, but it was originally one of the first city walls built in 1296. Based on archaeological evidence, they were able to reconstruct it almost exactly how it was. And now what we've decided to do is we're going to decide whether we're going left, right, or straight at every intersection until we reach a certain time, at which point we're going to find out where we are and then explore from there. So I really don't know how this is going to go or where we're going to end up, but it's going to be fun. Alright, we have reached Racha Dem Noen Road Soy 1. Should we go right or straight? Miss Newman wants to go right. Let's go right. Let's go right. Exploring some random street, some back alley, and this is pretty cool. I am glad I came somewhere with no plan. We didn't want to be walking along the main road, or I didn't, so we cut into some random alley which is covered with graffiti. So we just got here to this temple called Wat Doi Suthep. Miss Newman and I stumbled upon this temple, and this kind monk let us in after hours, so we are the only ones in here, along with a couple of dogs. This is so awesome. Everyone else is just like missing out. So somehow during the course we were exploring, we ended up back at the hotel because we're literally right across the street from it. That's it right there. And I also like got scared by a dog running towards me trying to play with me at that temple, and I kind of jumped away from it in fear and I almost got bit. There are no like marks on my legs from it, but like it had its teeth around my legs and it would have hurt a lot if it had bit down. So thankfully, even with my limited athletic ability, I jumped out of the way of it before I got seriously hurt. But since I am okay, we are going to keep exploring because exploring is fun. So we decided to stop here for some Thai ice cream rolls, and this is how they're making them. Oh, the struggles of being a vlogger and filming while you eat. This might be impossible, but let's try. All right. Most overpowering flavor, strawberry syrup. But you got some nice little passion fruit punch in there every a little bit when you bite into one of the pieces, and it's really good. So I'm glad we came there. Alright, tomorrow we are doing something that I'm super excited for. We are going to go to an elephant park and wash elephants and help conserve them. So I think that should be a lot of fun. Just chilling on my bed wearing my Artisan t-shirt that I got today. It's pretty awesome. It's like the best t-shirt I have. At least the prettiest. I'm going to sign off for now, going to sleep. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. So I will see you then. Peace.